You might be someone who is in this camp right now. You're running a business that is doing somewhere in the region of £10,000 or $10,000 every single month, which by the way, is the richest you will ever feel in your life as an entrepreneur, but that's a chat for another day. You might be thinking about how you can actually get to 100K a month. I have been through this exact journey twice with two different businesses in two totally different industries. I have coached multiple people from 0 to this. I've coached them from 10 to that, and I've coached them into having businesses much bigger than my own. So I'm gonna show you a few of the key things that's gonna help you as a business owner get from this 10K a month to 100K a month. There's a couple, bro, I'm an idiot. A couple? What does that even mean, right? I'm retired from YouTube after this video. I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways that I done this, some lessons that I learned doing stuff the wrong way, spending money in the wrong places, and where you should be concentrating your focus, your attention, and your upskilling, right? If you don't want to upskill, you're gonna have to hire people to get to this point. Yes, for every person like me that says to have a running 100K a month business consistently, you need to have a team. There will be some 16-year-old out there who's selling flip-flops on Amazon and making like $1 million a month. I get it, but that's an anomaly. I'm going to show you a way, and the way that I've done it is more likely for you to achieve as a business owner. So it's likely that if you are running 10K a month, and you weren't like me when I was making 10K a month, I was the most exorbitant spender in history. I thought I was the richest man in the universe. I had not a penny to my name at the end of every single month because all I'd done was spend. Designer clothes, holidays, cars, right? Stupid stuff. But if you are the intelligent business owner that I believe I'm speaking to through this camera right now, you've probably got the capacity to put a little bit of money aside. Now, if you're currently running at 10K a month, here is a little strategy, in my opinion, that you should be doing to divide your money inside of your bank to allow you to be in a position in 3 months' time to really start scaling to 100K. If you've already done this, or you've done something similar, or you've got some money inside of the business, great. But this is something that I wish I knew when I first started hitting that 10K a month. Also minus if I had a better brain that wasn't so stupid and didn't want me to spend money, right? First things first, out of that 10K, I want you to divide at least 30% into marketing, like a separate account. Open a savings account, a couple of savings accounts in your business for this reason. So you're gonna have a sub account that you're gonna take 30%, which is 3,000 in this situation, for marketing, right? Have it in a separate account. Do not touch this money. Oh, I know I've got marketing money, but I'd also like to buy a Rolex. Don't be me, right? It's stupid. I'm not even wearing it, right? I'm not wearing any of them. Do this and it's gonna help your business. Next one, you should take 15%, which is gonna be 1,500, into like a recruitment account. Now the other ones, I sometimes have like a little 5% account for miscellaneous to buy new tech and stuff like that. And when you get to a point where you're doing 100K, 150, 200K, if your cash flow is good enough, you kind of don't really need to worry about the sub accounts below this. But this is a really solid framework regardless of whatever size your business is. If you can do this from even before 10K, and it's affordable for you to do, you absolutely should. Now you might be looking and going, but Richard, that's just 10K gross income in my business. I've got costs to come off that. I need to pay myself. I've got taxes. Yeah, I know. I absolutely get that. I still want you to do this. In the space of 2 or 3 months' time, you're gonna have probably £10,000 or $10,000 ready to invest into marketing. You're gonna have enough money that you can go and hire a member of staff. My general rule of thumb is when you have like 2 or 3 months of someone's base salary saved up, go and hire that person, whatever it is they do. I recommend your first hire should be an assistant of some type, just to free up your own time, but you might want to go and get a video person, you might want to go and get an ad manager, a financial controller, another person who is like, you know, on the tools, helping you build houses, whatever it is you do, right? So this is step one. And the reason why this is so important is the two things that you need to help this happen is gonna be better marketing. I have a kind of thing for spelling stuff wrong, but it's going okay today, and team. Now understand, if you have a team and you're running at 10K a month, you have like one person, not always are the team that helped you get to 10K gonna help you get to 100K, from 100K to 500K, from 500 to 1 million. That's not me saying that every time you're just about to go through another growth phase of your business, you need to start like, you know, laying people off. All I'm saying is that you will have to bring in new skills and better people and higher salaries the bigger your business gets and the further you actually want to grow and scale, right? So in terms of marketing, the number one thing that we need to get access to get ourselves from 10K to 100K is volume, right? Is quantity. That is what we need, right? Number one is gonna be volume. Now, volume can be accessed in many different ways. My office right now is right in the city centre of Glasgow in Scotland. I can look outside my window just now and see literally so many people outside of this window. If I was selling on the street, I could get volume by going out into that street and chatting to people. I could do the really hard thing of growing a large organic YouTube channel. I mean, I've been making YouTube videos for years. I've got, at the time of making this video, like 5,500 subscribers. It's really difficult, but if I had 100, 500, a million, subscribers, that would be a great way for me to build an audience. I could build an organic Instagram following, all that kind of stuff. But the problem with these things is it takes time, right? If you're someone who's running at 10K a month just now and you want to get to 100K and you want a way that is almost guaranteed to do it, it's like, if you get this stuff right, it's super, super simple and it's almost harder to get wrong than it is to get right. You're gonna have to focus on paid ads, right? So you're gonna be talking about like Meta ads, especially. That's my most profitable platform. Probably about 80% of any of the revenue we've ever generated in any business I've owned ever has came through the Meta platform. And your next best is going to be Google ads, which includes YouTube. So that's like your search ads, Performance Max campaign, YouTube ads, Gmail bumper ads, Google Partner app ads, all that kind of stuff. These are the things that are going to get you the volume that you require. Now, newsflash, ads are not as expensive as you think they have to be. You can run ads for like, I think the lowest you can run is like £5 a day or something like that. Are you gonna expect to get much from your £5 a day? Absolutely not. But if you get, 1,000 eyeballs on your business, I mean, we're not optimizing for eyeballs, I'm just saying if you're on like a shoestring budget, if you can get 1,000 people to look at your business, imagine how hard it would be to get 1,000 people out there to speak to me, right? Even if you live in like a massive city, you live in Vegas, you live in London, getting 1,000 people to speak to me is gonna be really, really hard. Getting 1,000 people to speak to me who fit my customer avatar, which if you've watched any of my videos before, you might have went through this exercise with me. They might not be the right age, they might not be in the right type of employment for me, they might not have, the right interest that I'm trying to target for people that would be interested in my service. That would be difficult, it would be laborious, it would be depressing, it would be all of those things. These things right here are the fastest, most cost-effective, most efficient, most profitable ways for you to grow your business. So if you're serious about going from 10K to 100K, if you're one of these people who's like, I want to go from 10K to 100K, but I want to do it organic, I want to do this, stop putting these stupid terms and conditions in and just listen to the stuff that works. I've done this process twice myself and many times for my clients, so I know what it takes to get here, and these things are the big winners. Because we can access volume. If you have volume, this is from Alex Hormozi, he always says volume negates luck. I quite like another one as well, that is quantity begets quality. I absolutely love that. If you have volume, you no longer need to be lucky. If you have a decent website, decent funnel, decent landing page, right, with a good offer, a good call to action, a good story inside of that, maybe using something like Russell Brunson's SLO framework, story, lesson, offer. It's a great framework for funnel optimization and for your websites. If you have that, and all you do is just slam mass volume traffic, and it's never been easier to target people on Facebook, like in the history of Facebook. You hardly even need to build audience anymore. You just do broad targeting and slap, slap, slap onto your landing pages. As long as you can get the mass volume and keep the cost down as much as possible. So you're spending $100 a day, that's your monthly marketing budget, like we said in that last example, $3,000. $100 a day, £100 a day for £3,000, boom, that is an ample amount of money. Like, that is a really, really good amount of money. That is gonna get you like tens of thousands of clicks, tens of thousands of people maneuvering around your funnel, around your website, on your forums, all that kind of stuff. That creates so much rich data. Like, I can't express to you how important that rich data is, whether it be pixel activity, whether it be firing your tags on Google Tag Manager, whether you use stuff like we do, like Hyros or ClickMagick or any of that kind of stuff that actually attribute your clicks and your leads. You're gonna get so much data, so much data. So the fastest way for us to access the volume that we need to create a potential customer base, potential bank of leads to get us to that 100K is gonna be volume, right? That is number one. Yes, there are so many ways you can get volume. If you want to go and become a YouTuber, I'll see you in 10 years time, and by the time you get to that point, I will have been able to grow 2 or 3 more 7-figure a year businesses, maybe even larger, right? I think in 10 years time, if I've only got a couple of 7-figure businesses, I'm gonna be really, really unhappy, right? So for me, I know that this is the fastest way to get to this point. I mean, the business that I am mainly operating right now, Growth Getters, it's a business-to-business coaching program, probably for people just like you guys. Teach them paid ads, funnel optimization, AI-based content creation, all that kind of stuff, right? We grew that to $1 million inside of a year, right? 0 to 1 million inside of a year. Yes, I'd grown another business before and all that kind of stuff, of course, right? And I had some more money from that business, so it made it a little bit easier. But from 0 to 1 million inside of a year, was that because I am awesome? No, most people would not agree with that statement either. Is that because I have some special skill set and invented something that made me grow? No, we had I just done this to you guys by accident as I'm counting on my fingers. We had a killer offer, an absolutely fantastic offer, and we knew how to run ads. That's what got us there. So if you want to scale your business, don't be precious. I want to scale, but for free. You're making 10K a month, you're probably a solopreneur. Spend that money on your marketing, get more volume, and the more volume you get, the more wins you can have inside of your funnel. That is just a simple plain fact. So this stuff here, if you want to go and do some other way of getting volume, fantastic, but I tell you right now, factually, without a doubt, I've got friends that are spending like 100 million a year. 100 million a year on ads. That's more than like I will probably make in my lifetime twice, right? That is an incredible way for you to grow your business, and if you're not looking at it, pretty bad idea. Now in terms of team, well, just in terms of bandwidth to serve your clients, depending on what your offer is, right? If you're an e-commerce store, it might be slightly different. If you are a physical storefront, if you are someone who's in construction, all your deliverables are really gonna change. But for you going to 0 to 100K, if you want to do that inside of the next 6 to 12 months, you're gonna need more team. Now, a couple of tips that I should probably listen to myself. Hire slow, fire fast. I can't tell you how many complete rockets I have hired in my business. Idiots, useless at their job, got like an emotional story that I go, oh, that's really nice, I want to give this person an opportunity and hopefully they succeed. And then they're terrible, they're absolutely rubbish, right? So hire slow, fire fast is the game. Absolutely use that principle inside of your business. Step 2, you're gonna need killer sales. If you're selling something that's high ticket, £1,000, $1,000 or more, right? If you're selling up to super ticket, 50, 60,000, 100,000, whatever it may be, you're gonna need killer salespeople. My framework for hiring salespeople is that I want to hire tigers. What does that mean, right? When a lion eats something, they chill out for a while. When, you know, a leopard eats something, they chill out for a while. When a tiger eats something and it's totally full and a potential prospect walks by, the tiger gets up and just kills it anyway, even though it's just already had a meal and it's not gonna eat again, because it likes to kill for fun, it likes to kill for sport. That is the type of salespeople you need inside your business. So if you are selling stuff on the phone, via Messenger, in person, via Zoom, on stage, whatever it may be, you're gonna need killer sales. You're often gonna be the best salesperson in your business because you know the product the best, you care the most, all that kind of stuff. It's likely that you will continue being the best salesperson in your business, but your time is better used elsewhere. It's not about saying, oh, well, I close 40% of the leads and, you know, John or Sally, she only closes 25% of the leads. It doesn't matter. We're doing this for an exchange of time, right? That's what it's right. And you need to make sure you train these people. I didn't say that this is the video on how to scale your business from 10K to 100K a month, super easy without ever having to do anything and sleep in your bed. My name's Richard Dixon, not Ty Lopez, right? I don't know how to do that stuff. So you're gonna need to hire these people, you're gonna need to train these people, and you need to hire the right type of people as well. Now, there's gonna be other hires there, whether it's operations, whether it's just delivery, whatever it may be, but you're gonna need to have some killer systems. When I was in my first business that got to 100K a month, no systems, no CRM, just spreadsheets. I hardly had an office, right? And then I moved into an office and it was just like me and 2 other people, right? I had no systems whatsoever. This made my life hell. I was living in hell. It was terrible, right? Not able to find data, late invoicing people. And guess what? When you are late invoicing people, they likely will never pay. They never end up using your service. Imagine going to all that effort of getting the marketing right, which we did, getting the sales process right, which we pretty much nailed at that point, right? So you do the hard part. You spend the money to find the person, you make the person willing to come on a sales call, you get them on the sales call and then you sell to them, and the reason they don't buy is because your systems aren't good enough and someone forgets to send an invoice, right? Use something like Monday.com, Go High Levels, Opportunity CRM, Pipedrive, Infusionsoft, Salesforce, whatever, I don't care what it is, you need to have better systems. If you're getting massive volume coming in, so you're getting a massive amount more leads, and a massive amount more leads are having to be, you know, dispersed between yourself, your salespeople, whatever it may be, over in this side here, and then to keep track of what they've bought, what they need to receive, any comments from the customers, you need to have these systems. You mix these 3 things together, marketing, sales, and systems, and I guarantee you right now, with the focus you've already utilized to get yourself yourself to 10K, you can be at 100K a month inside of the next 12 months, absolutely no question. But the doing the work bit is down to you. If you would like some more support in doing stuff like this, you want to work with a business that's been able to do this for loads of people, you're based here in the UK, because you have to travel to learn with us in person, you can check out growthgetters.com. It'll be somewhere around this video or inside of the bio. But this stuff right here, if you need to go and focus on one thing, do this right now. Go and watch some of my more videos on Meta ads, on Google ads, on that kind of stuff, because this is going to be the thing that unlocks it. Salespeople, they need leads. They need to be fed, right? That's only going to come from the marketing, and the systems in terms of volume only matters when you actually have the volume of people coming in. So this right here is your golden ticket, your silver bullet, all that kind of stuff to getting you from 0 to 100K per month. And to be totally honest, if you're at 0 going to 10K, it's probably half of this stuff anyway. Peace.